His interest was motorbikes and cars, like the sort of complete opposite of myself and my other brother, who were more into GA or whatever. But you know, just he loved getting out on the motorbike or away for the day with his friends.
23 years old with a young wife and about to start a new job, Brendan Megraw's life in 1978. But on the 8th of April that year, Brendan's life and that of his family changed forever. Brendan had gone into Belfast shopping with his mother. When he got back to his home in Twinbrook, 8 men were waiting for him. They told his wife not to call the police, that Brendan would be home again that night. Brendan Megraw left the house with the gang and was never seen again.
Yeah, initially you weren't as worried. Obviously we were worried he was taken, but you sort of felt that he would, you know, sort of come back, and then the days went into a week and, you know, you were starting to get worried.
Again, it was 1999 before Kieran Megraw heard anything more about what had happened to his brother. Brendan's name was on the list released by the IRA of 9 people who had admitted to killing and secretly burying. Information from the IRA said Brendan was buried at Orristown in County Meath, and the quick recovery of 3 of the disappeared at the time raised the hopes of Kieran Megraw that his brother would be found just as easily.
The first dig closed down after, say, 5 or 6 weeks, and then the pressure was on. There was another dig a year after that or so, and again it was unsuccessful. When they first started, you were, you know, relieved. You thought it would only be a matter of time, but again it sort of went on, and every time the phone rang you were thinking, right, this is it. But you know, it turned out it wasn't, so that was hard to take for all the families.
The Megraw family have visited the bog where Brendan is believed to be, but like all the families of the disappeared, a wild expanse of land doesn't replace a grave.
But we have where the site where he's supposedly buried in Orristown in Meath, so we go there sometimes, and also then they have their own family grave. But obviously his body's not there as such, but you would say his memory would be there with us there.
There have been claims that Brendan Megraw was a secret agent and that is why he was killed, but that's not what is important to Kieran.
Well, he was alleged at the time as agent provocateur, so I mean, but to me that sort of was irrelevant. You know, just at the end of the day we were looking to get his body back and give him a proper Christian burial.
Next April will mark 30 years since Brendan Megraw disappeared, but in all that time he has never been forgotten and won't be until his remains are returned to his family.
It's sort of always there, you know, even that you're having family get-togethers, whether it's christenings or weddings or whatever, you know, it's always there. What if he was here, and you know, how would things have turned out now? So it's also always constant.
I want to thank you all for the overwhelming support on the Troubled Land. Please do like and subscribe, as it helps us to grow the channels and spread awareness on this terrible conflict. If you haven't already, make sure to check out our second channel, which deviates from mainstream documentaries and delves deeper into personal stories that have arisen from the conflict. Many thanks to all our Patreon members. If you haven't already, please do join for free. The link's in the description.